Hi there, welcome to Healing with Marcus. This is Marcus. I am here to be a guide, to support and aid for our spiritual journey, for the spiritual ascension going on our planet and the awareness and the awakening that's happening very fast right now. And from my experience, I share what comes through, what is coming up in meditations and in other forms of guidance from spirit animals, power spirit guides, and all kinds of different inspiration. Now, we have a series here on this channel called Breaking Free from the Matrix. Today we're on number 4 of Breaking Free from the Matrix, and that is the individual healing leads to universal healing. So here's the thought process around the Matrix. It's a whole belief system that almost our whole world is caught up in. And it's the belief system of hierarchy. It's the belief system that we don't have enough power and energy and wisdom in ourselves. It's the belief system that you're not good enough unless you please your teacher, your parents, your boss, your friends, your family. It's all a form of fear that has infiltrated so much of our existence that most of us, we will feel good when we get affirmation, confirmation through the ether from friends. Oh, we like you. Oh, you are awesome. We won't feel good from our inner connection to ourselves because it's so completely forgotten in our modern world. It's so completely removed from how we think about the world. And most of us, we run around thinking, oh, if only my boss could like me a little bit more, and maybe I could have more vacation, or if only this person over here could become my partner, then my life would be easier and I would be happier. Or if only my kids liked me more, if my parents liked me more. A lot of humans in our society live with these thought processes running around in our psyche. What does that tell you? If only they would like me, I would feel. It means that we are prisoners. We are emotional, psychological, and spiritual prisoners in a construct that could be called the Matrix. This construct is operating on so many levels in our society, but it's mainly a belief system where we have agreed to, oh, you know better than I know what's good, what's best for me. We have agreed to listening to, allowing other people to become our higher power. And that goes from parents to siblings to everything around us, teachers, classmates. And unfortunately, what it also means is that we have not fostered our inner connection to ourselves enough, our inner connection to intuition, our intuitive knowing, our source of life, which we can refer to as Earth Mother. That when we come back home, when we start to recognize who we actually truly are, it's a whole new level of freedom. Because suddenly we're not as much in need of other people's approval anymore. And of course, over time, that seeking of freedom becomes a shackle in itself. And when we stop seeking, we find ultimate silence. But the individual healing leads to universal healing and ascension. We all thereby create heaven on earth. So, when you begin your healing journey, your meditation practice, and you start to find your way into yourself, you start to find, maybe it's not so bad to sit in my inner space. Maybe it's not so horrible to sit in silence. Maybe it's not so difficult to come back home. If you grew up anything like me, getting away from home was very important. Because maybe it was a bit traumatizing to be at our house. So escaping the home was very normal. Of course, when that becomes a part of our thinking as we grow up and we start to escape ourselves, our home is in here and we do everything we can to escape that, what happens? You can never find peace. You'll feel stressed wherever you go. You may think that they are the enemy. Those people over there are the enemy. Those people there are talking about me. Those people there are looking at me funny. Those people out there are not liking me, whatever it might be, right? What happens is we have lost our inner connection, our home connection, and now we are seeking it out there. We're seeking it in friends and family, in bosses and careers and whatever it might be. Not realizing that those are all outer circumstances that always change. They will always change. You may get a better job, you may get a worse job, you may get a better car, a worse car, a better partner, a worse partner, whatever it may be. But who you actually are in your center, at your core, will not change. The life force energy that's flowing through you is always going to be life force energy. It is your soul. It is who you actually are. Beyond the layers of personality, beyond the layers of trauma-based programming, is who you are as an expression of life force itself. That spark of life that is so deeply ingrained and embedded inside of you, in every cell of your being. This is that pillar of light coming up your spine, activating your root chakra and your sacral chakra, balancing them out, activating them so they get more power to support the rest of your body, so that this energy can flow up your spine, through your solar plexus and into your heart. And then it continues upward, right? Releasing things around the throat chakra, third eye, and the crown. And as we connect both to Earth Mother and Father Sky, the energies of the ether, the energies of Earth Mother, we end up kind of creating heaven on earth. We become the intermediary between matter and spiritual, between life, physicality, life, energy flow, processes of life through Earth Mother, and ethereal spiritual knowledge, knowing, gnosis coming in from above. Now, so when you walk into your individual healing, you get to strengthen yourself. You get to become a stronger individual within yourself, inside of your, what we could call, resolve. Part of this journey is to begin to practice your meditation on a daily basis, coming back home on a daily basis, becoming more open and anchoring yourself. And as you learn how to anchor yourself, you also realize that you can be more open, but we can still hold space for ourselves as well. Basically, what we talked about on the live video on Monday was love is our shield. It's a unifying force. So as you awaken to this inner state, and you understand deeply that what you are deep inside is love, life force energy. That this life force energy is the same that's running through all trees, all blades of grass, all birds, all cows, all other humans. It's the same original spark of life that's running through everything, through this process of life itself, of life becoming. As you connect deep down into that, you get much stronger. And suddenly, we don't have to please everybody. And of course, we don't have to be not nice. It's not about not being kind, but stand in your power, stand in your inner space. So that we don't mistake. It's easy to mistake this idea that, oh my God, they liked me. They like me. I feel better. It's easy to mistake that liking for your inner approval of yourself, your inner love, your self-worth growing inside of you, growing through your chakra system into every cell of your body, through your nervous system, a sense of worthiness, a sense of self-love. So as you then start the self-healing journey, you practice your meditation, you learn how to breathe space into the different parts of your body that's being contracted due to trauma, then we start to vibrate higher. And as we do, we start lifting the field. And when we lift the field, we affect others around us. And suddenly, a lot of us are starting to wake up more and more and more. And as we do, the level of awareness that's accessible to us is going to be so much higher. It's a lot like when you start climbing a hill, right? If you're down in a valley and you start going up a hill, when you're down in the valley, all you see is greenery around you. You come up a little bit and you're like, oh, so now I see the other side of the valley. Oh, there's a big valley here. Okay. Oh, there's a layer of fog right there. I just got into the fog. Oh, but I'm going to keep going up. Oh my God, I can see above the fog. Oh, there are other mountains over there. Oh my God, there's a sun up there. So as we go up higher and higher, our vantage point shifts and our understanding, our ability to understand concepts, our ability to grasp what's happening in the world, to see through the illusion of the matrix, to see through the propaganda is so much easier. So, this is also how we end up raising the matrix, yeah? Or raising that vibration. So we can vibrate out of the grip of the matrix. And again, the matrix is not a thing itself. It's a system based in fear. It's a whole system of thinking based in negativity, based in taking power from you. So, coming back home, initiating our own inner healing, then that which leads to us helping to heal the rest of the planet and each other is the way to break free from the matrix. Because we start to recognize where it is. We start to recognize when messaging is coming to us that's like, that's not very truthful. This piece of news or this information, who gains from telling me this? Who is gaining money, power, whatever it might be, from telling me this piece of information? And then we slowly learn. But it's very important that as we start to grasp the idea of the matrix and we start to race above it, get out of it, let's not get sucked into some other form of fear. Let us come back home into ourselves over and over and over. That is how we avoid the trap of fear, right? So you start recognizing that, oh, the matrix is fear-based. Well, I better go over here. Everything over there is fear-based. Oh my God, it's such a conspiracy. Well, if you're not careful, you're living in fear still. See, there's a difference in being very grounded, seeing through things for what they are, not becoming affected by it, just knowing it's right there. And that what we can do to change this is to raise our vibration so that we can start to affect the quantum field consciously. So that what we manifest is more consciously. While if we don't see that it's fear coming in again, even if we are being afraid of the matrix, seeing almost like we're being paranoid, we're actually stuck in another form of fear. So we want to come back home, coming into the center of ourselves. There you are. Yes. This is where you find peace, strength, power, love. All right. So, inner healing, individual healing, leads to universal healing, leads to the awakening and the ascension of our planet. Keep an eye out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this spoke to you. There's going to be many more videos coming out. Much love. Thank you. Bye-bye.